Hi, Patreon. That's Feed Your Fiend Day. Today's kind of a cool... What the fuck was that? The floor like settled. Whew, that was weird. Anyway, today's kind of a cool one, and here is why. So we were talking about who we want to feed for Feed Your Fiend, and we decided to feed babies. And I said, let's get more specific. We've done a lot of baby feedings. We're going to feed clutch number 2 from 2019. The reason for that is as much as it's going to pain my OCD, and guys, it's going to fucking pain my OCD. We'll probably release clutch 2 before we release clutch 1, just because we're waiting on clutch 1 to shed one more time to really kind of see what we got on those mystic potions. Yet clutch 2, some of them already shed the second time, as you're going to see, and they're going to be ready to rock. Like, I need to get the scale and put them on the scale, but I'm pretty sure that if you pay attention over the next few weeks, you're going to start seeing clutches from 19 drop, and that is really fucking exciting. So without further ado, let me feed these guys for you. And we'll go over what we're going to have. Now, I haven't decided on anything other than 2 animals that I know of that we're keeping. One is going to be a killer bee head axanthic female. We have 2 of those. We're keeping one. And then the other one that I know we're keeping is the 3-gene champagne lesser pastel. Yes, we'll be keeping that. Other than that, I haven't decided what we're doing with all of these yet, but we will be releasing most of them. There'll be a few more holdbacks, I'm sure, with what's coming. Likely a total of probably 10 to 12 holdbacks for the entire year, which averages less than 1 a clutch. Now, I'm going to list a lot more holdbacks than that, just so you know. But when you see it held back, for those of you who are newer, when I do a clutch release, and maybe I say this one's not available, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm keeping it. It means I may be keeping it. It means I may have earmarked it to be a Patreon special or giveaway later. So things like that, you know, just keep that in mind. But we'll start right here. 1902-01, I did tell you guys this is the year of the GHI, and it is, well, a GHI. So we're going to go ahead and offer it some food. We'll see if it'll just feed right in front of you. We got some of the tongs that were given to us. We'll try some of those. See, Kurt really likes the long tong. He's all worried about getting bit. Matt don't care. Ooh, num 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 num. Num 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 num. Num nums. Okay, didn't take it off the tong. Some people ask, why do you offer them on the tong? Well, truth be told, if I can get it to... See, there it took it. Look at that. Pow! If I can get him to take it off a tong, it's more likely to take frozen thawed for a customer. So I always try to feed him something off of a tong, just for giggle's sakes. What about you? You want that? This one here is a little normal. No? Okay. And look at that. Shed number 2. Get it. These have all been eating very, very well. Most of our babies have done a phenomenal job of eating this year. We had a few that have not done great. I think everybody's eaten. A few have skipped here and there. We do have another normal. I'm not going to tell you we were immune to normals, because that would not be true. You want that? You want that? There, boom! Took that one right away. So that is good. Get a little turd in there. I'll get that out. 1902-04. Looky there, guys. So this is a fresh shed GHI Mojave. We do have 3 of those. Now, when I say this is the year of the GHI, remember the Patreon clutch, one of them is GHI. So we will have a lot of GHI that are just straight GHI released to you guys, because that was what was chosen last year. And it didn't go, but it did go this year. So you guys have 2 clutches that you picked. One is GHI and one is Banana Black Pastel. The Banana Black Pastel have not hatched yet. I do believe the GHI have. Isn't that you guys? Yes. So you will be having a lot of GHI come your way. We'll know how many Banana Black Pastel here soon. So that will make a lot of the... So you kind of know that will make some of the specials, giveaways, and things like that. So we will probably, truth be told, I don't know if I'll hold back any of those for that purpose, because there's already so much GHI, but we'll see. Does that make some sense, Kurt, or am I talking kind of funny out my ass?
Makes sense.
Okay, and here is another GHI Mojave. I really like these snakes a lot. I mean, you can see this one's a little smaller than the others, so we'll give it a mouse hopper. I find with the ones that are being a little bit of a struggle, putting a mouse hopper in there and letting it run around does a lot better job of getting it to feed. And it can't possibly hurt your snake, so, you know, no worries about leaving it. And look at that. This is number 3 GHI Mojave. That second one, too, is the one with the paradox spot. You want that? It's moving. Boom, off the tongue. So there, if you're wanting one that's probably going to switch to frozen thawed 1902-06 when we do the clutch release, that one is your bitch. That's one going to do a good job for you. 1902-07. See how that head's poking up like that? That tells me the snake either wants to eat or wants to bite me.
Or both.
Or both. Off the tongue again. A little bit of dancing involved, and that is a straight GHI. Guys, I love these, man. Look at that. You get such a beautiful color in there. And GHI tends to age so well. Before we go, I'll run the camera over to our holdback GHI Mojave from last year, the only one we got. And every time I look at her, she just blows my mind. Another little normal here. This also kind of was the year of the normal for a little while. There we go. And while she's doing that, let's get those out. And last but not least is another little normal. You can see this one also is a little bit skinnier, so we'll do a little bouncy hopper. Got to find the right one. There it is. It's this one. So we'll put that in there. Go ahead and take that turd out. So you can see they're all eating and pooping. A lot of them are shedding. And that concludes feeding that clutch. But before we go, come with me. Come on. Come on. You're going to see Kurt's real height. See, he was standing on a step stool to get a good angle. And I want to share this snake with you. It's got food in there. We'll see if it ate. It did not eat, so we'll go ahead and pull its meal. Come here. But it just shed out. And it is ready to graduate to a new tub. That's probably why we're not eating, actually. But I just want you guys to see that. So when I show you these GHI Mojaves, you really get an appreciation of what you're going to be dealing with. And this one's, from last year. So this little girl's doing really well. She's right on pace. She's amazing. And you can see how well those colors held, the darks. I mean, it's just gorgeous. So one of my favorite combos all time. So if you don't have one and you need one, there's 3 right there. We should also possibly have some GHI lesser pastel combos coming out. They're in the incubator now. Of course, we don't know what's going to hatch. Kurt, anything you want to add about Feed Your Fiend?
Nope.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you next week.